previously, I reported that Xbox and PlayStation were potentially doomed. And what I predicted is starting to come to pass. Stephen Miller, the founder of America First Legal, the people who got DEI banned in colleges and are now trying to get DEI banned in businesses, even though DEI policies are technically illegal in businesses, with more and more scrutiny being placed upon them as you cannot discriminate against race, and thanks to the Supreme Court, not only can you not discriminate against race and a variety of other things, you no longer have to show significant damages, because the lower courts for the longest times demanded if you wanted to be able to sue for being discriminated against, you had to show damages. So all these businesses had to do was just make sure they don't cause you any damages, and then you couldn't sue them. Oh, the Supreme Court took a look at it and went like, no, that's not what the law said. The law said they can sue if they've been discriminated against. They don't have to show damages. That was added by the lower court, and it is now null. A lot of businesses are in hot water because of their DEI policies. Chiefly Xbox and PlayStation, where DEI has been rumored to have run amok. With Grums having previously covered some rumors saying that Xbox is discriminating against white men by denying them positions of power, such as project leads and other higher up positions. And they are also paid less than their non-white counterparts. This would mean every single white male at Xbox could sue the company for discrimination, leading probably Microsoft to... I don't know. Maybe they'd shutter them, maybe not. It would not be a good year for Xbox, and PlayStation is not far behind. And yes, both companies have DEI web pages. Well, Stephen Miller did not get the Deputy Chief of Staff for Policy position. Instead, he got something vastly better. He is the assistant to President Trump and the Deputy Chief of Staff for Policy and the Homeland Security Advisor. So he is going to be helping three very powerful people in the country, and he is likely going to keep championing anti-DEI and anti-ESG. Now, what you're thinking is, that's all well and good, Kevin, but is there any proof that this is actually going to be a policy agenda for the Trump administration? It's, all well and good to say, like, hey, this guy here has done X in the past, he's likely to do X in the future, but without more concurrent proof, that's just speculation. Well, there is more evidence, and I'm going to link both these in the description below, as finding this video was an absolute nightmare. But I'm going to let Trump say it in his own words. Now, keep in mind when you listen to this, he's talking about education. If he's cracking down on colleges pushing DEI, which is illegal for them to be doing so, is he really just going to stop at colleges? The answer is no. Let's let Trump talk, though.
Tuition costs at colleges and universities have been exploding, and I mean absolutely exploding, while academics have been obsessed with indoctrinating America's youth. The time has come to reclaim our once great educational institutions from the radical left, and we will do that. Our secret weapon will be the college accreditation system. It's called accreditation for a reason. The accreditors are supposed to ensure that schools are not ripping off students and taxpayers, but they have failed totally. When I return to the White House, I will fire the radical left accreditors that have allowed our colleges to become dominated by Marxist maniacs and lunatics. We will then accept applications for new accreditors who will impose real standards on colleges once again and once and for all. These standards will include defending the American tradition and Western civilization, protecting free speech, eliminating wasteful administrative positions that drive up costs incredibly, removing all Marxist diversity, equity, and inclusion bureaucrats, offering options for accelerated and low-cost degrees, providing meaningful job placement and career services, and implementing college entrance and exit exams to prove that students are actually learning and getting their money's worth. Furthermore, I will direct the Department of Justice to pursue federal civil rights cases against schools that continue to engage in racial discrimination and schools that persist in explicit, unlawful discrimination under the guise of equity will not only have their endowments taxed, but through budget reconciliation, I will advance a measure to have them fined up to the entire amount of their endowment. A portion of the seized funds will then be used as restitution for victims of these illegal and unjust policies that hurt our country so badly. Colleges have gotten hundreds of billions of dollars from hardworking taxpayers, and now we are going to get this anti-American insanity out of our institutions once and for all. We are going to have real education in America. Thank you.
As you just heard, Trump is going to order the DOJ to go after colleges pushing this racial discrimination. He's mentioned that it's a plague upon America. The ideal that it's going to just stop at colleges is kind of absurd. While Trump is not saying anything specifically about going after DEI in businesses, if he's going to crack down that hard on colleges, we can expect he's going to crack down that hard on businesses as well. Plus, you have the person who champions this, Stephen Miller, now advising Trump, advising the deputy chief of policy, and advising the Homeland Security advisor, along with assisting them. I'll say it again. PlayStation and Xbox are potentially doomed. What I think we're going to see here in probably the next, let's just say 6 months, is high-level departures at both Xbox and PlayStation. Don't be surprised if you see Phil Spencer step down from Xbox, because he is the person who has really championed DEI policies, and he's the one that they're going to demand fall on his sword. What's going to happen at PlayStation, I really can't say. They've already had a shakeup where Jim ESG Ryan was let go. But the current administration, with less known people pushing this stuff, makes it difficult to say, like, oh, hey, this person here is probably going to get ousted. This person there is going to get ousted. You just don't know. Or these people can try to double down, and then Trump will stick the DOJ on them, potentially. Yeah, DEI and ESG in this country is done. Well, they're not done, but it's on its way out. That's all there's to say about that. Hit that like, subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.